Hello, my cancers, and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked. The tarot reader is naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can using this plain deck to bring in the star sign or the type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. It is a general read, which means it may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. I'm not following any sort of cycle. So next week's one might. Okay, we are doing a read on the Ace of Swords, which you had out in your, or in the last All Signs overview I done. Okay, the Ace of Swords is an energy of a truthful new beginning, realizing the truth, waking up to the truth, realizing that you knew the truth all the time, but you were just in denial about it, and accepting that truth, working with that truth, moving on with that truth into something new. Okay, let's see what is going with it. The Lovers. Okay, could just be a choice. Okay, but it could also be something about lovers, relationships, friendships. Generally, it indicates it's all going well and good, but you've just found out a truth which is allowing you to move on. Maybe it's not so true. And there's the moving on. The Ace of Wands. Okay, a passionate new beginning. Maybe this truth is leading to a passionate new beginning. 2 new beginnings for you. There's a lot of new beginnings in these reads. I may need 4 in for this one. Obviously, we kind of knew yours was a new beginning anyway because it was an Ace of Swords, but still, the reason there's a lot of new beginnings in my tarot reads this week, and probably a lot of the other tarot reads you watch on YouTube, is because there is an eclipse coming up. Okay, now the energies of that eclipse start kicking in around about a week before, sometimes a bit earlier. Okay, and it goes through and until a good week after. Now, sometimes the energies of these eclipses can last for years and years. They come in cycles, like everything else in the universe. So, this current cycle of eclipses, I heard it on a different. Oh, I can't think what her thing is called. It was a different YouTube channel. Written in the Stars with rocks, I think it is. Anyway, and she sort of pointed out that this one will be lasting for about another 2 or 3 years in this particular cycle. Okay, so there you go. These energies could be going into that. It could be a big new start, which is going to take you a few years down the road. Let's see who we are dealing with. We are dealing with an earth sign round about the same age as you, maybe just a fraction younger. Okay. We're going to have that one there, yeah, okay. So this is the energies around you, Cancer. You are the King of Cups, and ironically, it is a Cancer energy. Okay, this is the energy around your earth sign, who's about the same age as you. They are in the 7 of Swords. Deceit, denial, lying, theft, burglary, minor arcana of the devil, could be minor addictions and the things. And this will be the energy of what is kind of connecting you, you two, to this read. There's got to be something to connect you two to this read. I'm not literally just doing a random read on a random person and a random Cancerian. There is some sort of connection between you two in the energies, and it is the 4 of Wands. Okay, which is commitment and new starts. It's the minor arcana of the world. We have got the 9 of Pentacles going for an overall energy. This is an energy which will sort of be instilled onto all the cards in the read. 9 of Pentacles is an element of independence, freedom, retirement, having a cash windfall, which normally comes with retirement, doesn't it, really? You normally sort of get half your retirement out, a fifth, a tenth. I don't know how much it is. Not at that age yet. I'm just still pumping into it and going to be shocked when I finally retire. Okay. So there's our first card coming out. And 10 of Swords in reverse. Surprise, surprise, the Devil. The Fool. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the energies around you. What is clarifying this indecision, this King of Cups? Well, something has come to an end. Okay, the Ten of Swords is the end of the tarot. Something has come to an end. It's not the right way up. It's in reverse, which means it's not really as bad and as hateful and as hurtful and as backstabby and deceitful and treachery as the Ten of Swords normally is. So it's not a nice ending, but it's not as bad as it could have been. Now, what's that got to do with the indecision? Well, something's ended, something's beginning. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands from the cut. You could be starting something you're very passionate about. You could have been revealed a truth, which, well, you're stubborn Cancer. Okay, I know this because I am one. It may have taken a few weeks or months to sink in. Okay, but that realization has finally sunk in, and you have finally decided that something is fully over. It's not going on anymore. There's no point holding on to it. Let it go. Let it be. The Devil energy. Okay, it was something you were very obsessed about. It could be an end of an addiction, an end of a toxic way of living. Perhaps you used to go to the pub every night after work and stagger home in the early mornings and then drive to work the following morning drunk still. And you decided, I can't keep living life like this. Okay, it could be, I don't know, gambling. I'm a gambler. I'm a smoker. I'm toying with the idea of quitting smoking at the moment because I keep waking up in the morning and go, I can't do this anymore. And then promptly go outside and have a cigarette. And so it could be, it is the end of the addiction, the end of the toxic behavior. Okay. And obviously, after you get the end of the toxic behavior, you get a new start. You are taking a leap of faith. Now, this leap of faith could be into anything. For instance, if this is a relationship, something you were holding on to, which weren't working, which was toxic, then you're taking a leap of faith back into the old sea of fish. Yeah, plenty of fish in the sea, old saying. And what boils down to it at the end is you knew this truth all the time. Okay, you knew it was over long time ago, before you've had this revelation recently. And you knew inevitably that, well, life must go on and I have to carry on. Okay, I know eventually I will stop smoking again. I may stop smoking when I finally cark it, or I may just choose to stop smoking at some point. Okay, and might do the same to gambling. You never know. I don't drink half as much as I used to. Okay, so it isn't an inevitability. It will definitely come to an end at some point, all the stuff. But it was a long time. Well, it has come to an end, actually. But it was a long time coming. You were holding on to it for a hell of a long time. Bated breath with the hopes of one day this person may knock on the door, or one day someone would tell you that you need to keep smoking to keep yourself alive. If you quit now, you're going to die. And you know that it's never going to happen. Okay? And there's that defensiveness, that, oh, yeah, one day someone would tell me that I can smoke forever. Okay, it's good for me. It's not good for you. Yeah, no matter what side of the coin you may be on smoking, the fact is you're filling your lungs full of smoke. Can't be good for you. Okay, so you are still a little bit defensive about your toxic connection you had, and there's the indecisiveness. Yeah, it's over. It's time to let go. It's time to move on. Don't want to. I am comfortable in this energy. What's going to replace it? Okay, yeah, a little bit defensive about it. Okay, and underneath that is that Ace of Wands again. Okay, So let's see what your similar aged earth sign is. It's that they are slightly younger than you, maybe a few months. Okay, so you just fucking can't write this shit, can you? It's the King of Cups again. And I flew out the deck, I caught it in my other hand. The 10 of Cups. Okay, the Empress and the 8 of Cups. Okay. So, your earth sign, Cancer. 7 of Swords. A little bit of lying, a little bit of deceit. This could be upon themselves. It don't necessarily have to be on someone else. Maybe they've just been telling the same old lie for so long that they have finally believed it themselves. They've swallowed their own bullshit. Okay, which is, let's clarify it, which is a King of Cups, an indecision, pretty much like yours. Their indecision is about ultimate emotional fulfillment. Okay, the Empress and the 8 of Cups. Now, they may be seeing you as the Empress. It is underneath this Fool energy. Yeah, you've kicked a habit, Cancer, and you've elevated up a level just by doing that. Okay, and you may have elevated into the Empress energy because it's underneath this Fool. I'm taking a leap into that Empress energy, being more positive, being more focused, being more fertile, putting things to fruition, making sure I finish things I start. And let's face it, you're Cancerian. Okay, it's one of the types of star signs which tend to like to start things but then not finish them. It's why we have mutables. Okay, so we have that. We got the 10 of Cups. It is emotional fulfillment. Okay, and this is where the indecision's coming from. There is, I said, this is more of a deceit to themselves, a lie to themselves. They finally swallowed their bullshit. Okay, they have been swallowing their bullshit, and maybe this Ace of Swords is in play for them as well. Perhaps they've woken up to this bullshit. Perhaps one day they were eating it and it's like, I'm actually eating manure. Okay, and I don't mean where carrots have grown in it. I mean they've actually eaten the manure. And they're now indecisive about, well, am I really in a relationship I want to be in? Am I really happy here? Is there something better? Could there be something better? Okay, I have just noticed that these two cards are both looking that way, back into the past. They're taking a leap of faith into the past. So Cancer, you might be reassessing past things you have tried in the past, things you started in the past which never quite got finished, and you're thinking, I might finish that off. Okay, or you might be thinking of going back to an old relationship from the past or something like that. The Empress there is also looking into the past. They're looking at the same old thing you're looking at. Okay, so they're a little bit indecisive. They've been lying to themselves that they've been in a good situation, but they're now realizing that perhaps they're not. Perhaps they're not in a good situation. And this realization, like you turning your back on the devil there, they're turning their back on their own devil, the 7 of Swords, and realizing that, well, perhaps it's not what it appears to be. And that's what's allowing them to level up into this Empress energy. Yeah, it's you probably won't notice it at first. You will notice that over the next few weeks, things will start going your way. Okay, that is the Empress energy. It's a very positive energy. It will attract very positive energy. It will also attract negative energy, but you will be in such a good place that you will be able to pick that out quite easily. You will separate the wheat from the chaff very well. We got movement. They're wanting to move away from something they had, and go to something they want. Okay, it could be an indication that they are just going to be traveling, going on holiday, moving job, moving house, moving situation, moving relationship. It could be a case of they're moving towards you. Maybe it's just ever so slightly moving away from you. It's definitely moving away from what they've been lying about, just the same as you're moving away from that devil. Okay, crossing it is the 9 of Wands. They're very defensive. They're more defensive about their situation than you are. They were very comfortable in theirs. Well, actually, what do you expect? Theirs was the 10 of Cups. Yeah, they had managed to make themselves believe what they had was good. Okay, that job where they get exploited, yeah, get paid peanuts and expected to do everything. Yeah, it's not a good job. They talked themselves into it for a long time. Yeah, there was bonuses, there was perks, but at the end of the day, no. I got a car. They pay for my fuel. I can't pay to keep my lights on every day, but they pay for my fuel. That's fine. I've got a car. Yeah, it's just not working for them anymore. Yeah, but they are still defensive about it. They're feeling loyal. They're feeling loyal to the situation. Okay, so this Four of Wands, this commitment. Okay, this is a energy of celebrations. It could be that you two are meeting up at a celebration of some description. You are both maybe celebrating your habits or lies and deceit and toxins you have kicked. It could be an indication of births, deaths, and marriages. Perhaps you two are getting married. Okay, perhaps you're christening a child. Perhaps that's the child is the new thing which is appearing in your life, which is making you kick your toxic ways, making them stop lying to themselves. Okay, whatever it is, it's being clarified with a King of Pentacles, a Three of Pentacles, an Ace of Pentacles. Very pentacly, isn't it? Very yellow down at this bottom part. There is success. It could be linked with work, okay, because the King of Pentacles is a very work-orientated person. And then we got the Three of Pentacles after that is working on something new, something fresh. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles after that, which is a new solid beginning. It's a slow beginning though. As I said, you may not feel that you're in this Empress energy yet. You may not even realize it, but give it a couple of weeks. That's that Ace of Pentacles working, and that is still in line with all that, okay? And then we got the Two of Pentacles. There is this juggling around with the situations. I see, I will quite often say I see the Two of Pentacles as a Wheel of Fortune card. It's the turning from one energy to the other. You're juggling the old into the new. Yeah, you kicked a habit. Okay, you're juggling those cravings to go back to it, those urges, that habit. It's a reason it's called a habit. Yeah, yes, okay, for smoking you are addicted to the nicotine, but it's what you do with your fingers, or those 5 or 10 minutes when you're standing around between jobs, between meetings, whatever it might be. Oh, I'll go and have a fag. Oh, I'm bored. I'll go and have a fag. Yeah, it's the habit of it. Similar things happen with people who have eating disorders. It's a habit. They will eat, not because they're hungry, but because they're bored. Yeah, comfort eating. I'm not sure if that's an eating disorder or not. I'm not an expert on them. But anyway, so it's, yeah, you're juggling the old energies into the new. You are both going into something new. You are going into it hand in hand. It may be you are friends or partners or work colleagues, but you are both going through a new situation which is very similar at the same time. You could be trying to get support off each other, especially as you're both feeling slightly defensive about the old. And crossing this is the Nine of Wands again, slightly defensive. You're not wanting to commit to a new beginning. You feel it's a little bit too fast. Okay. Jesus Christ, we got the Knight of Pentacles out and the Ace of Pentacles out. We can't make it much slower. And the universe can't make it much slower for you. Okay. Yeah. But it's still, you're being defensive. You think it's a little bit too fast. My advice that I would give you right now would just go with flow. Just go with what seems right. Okay. Toxins aren't. Okay, so let's see what the universe is going to give you as advice. Communicate. It's a card of group bonding. Perhaps you need to go and get yourself a little bit of, what's the right word? Counseling, group therapy, okay, AA, or something like that. It is all about social bonding, social networking, support groups, social workers, counsellors, all that sort of stuff. Okay, the Three of Pentacles, communication within a group. And that's why it's not the Three of Pentacles, it's the Three of Cups. Communication within a group. That'll be working with some people, okay? Working on something new with people. Plural there. People. More than one. Not a person. People. This is it again. It's coming up as the Three of Cups this time. Communication with people. Not just one. Okay. Right. Just about to get some clarifiers out of here. Yeah. I wouldn't normally do this, but at the bottom of the deck before I shuffle is that Four of Wands again. So that's what we are talking about, this commitment, okay? This commitment to the new you, Cancer. So you need some help with it. This isn't something reasonably small, which you could do alone. You need some help. You need to get a professional in to help, okay? That's my professional card. Not quite, but there's another slow card. The universe is slowing it down even more for you with Temperance. And let's go on. The Ace of Cups. The Emperor. Right on top of the Empress. You can't make this up, can you? Oh, jeez. Beautiful. And new love. Okay, so communicate with people. Get yourself sorted. Get rid of your habit. It will take a while, the universe is saying. It's not going to be an overnight jobby. But while you are doing this, someone is going to notice you and offer you love. Okay, it could be them. They might be in the same group as you. They're going to offer you love. They are going to be a comparison to the Empress. Okay, well, they're getting the Empress up there. That could be how they see you, and they coming in as an Emperor. Or it could be just that they are the opposite to you, so to speak, the complementing opposite to you, the salt to go with the vinegar, for example, yeah, the gherkins in the burger, the thing what makes it better. Okay, so it is also a divine couple as well, and then after that we have got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups being new love. Or possibly someone wanting to come in with a little apology for you. And it could be that as well. You might be getting people coming in with an apology for you. Now, if we need any more backup about divine pairing with this, remember, before I started doing my shuffling, I had the Four of Wands, linking it down to this outcome, yeah? Now, we got the King of Pentacles there, and we have got the Queen of Pentacles there. Crossing this is nurturing. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is a card of nurturing. Oh, look, and then the page elevates up to a Knight. What else have we got? Oh, it's a hope and a wish come true. Everything's ready for it. Oh my God. And it's that Four of bloody Wands again. Anyway, so it's the mother. It is the mother of the tarot deck. The universe is saying, yes, we're going to nurture you through this. I've slowed it down even more. We've literally got the Ace of Pentacles, the slowest card in the tarot deck. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is the second slowest card in the tarot deck. And then we've got the Temperance. You're going to have to be patient and wait. Okay, but it is going to guide you through. You know, the universe is going to guide you through. It's not throwing you in the deep end and shout, swim. It's taking you through all the baby steps. It's introducing you to water, giving you some sort of buoyancy aid to get you used to floating in water, getting your arms used to swimming and doing those muscle exercises. And then it's going to gradually take the buoyancy aid off and then gradually make you swim further and further. It's going to teach you how to get through this. It's going to guide you. It's going to support you. The universe has got your back. And that is what I would imagine you should be saying to yourself every morning, as soon as you, or every time you actually think of that habit. Okay, take a step back and go, the universe has got my back. Okay, so that is your read, Cancer. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't, as I said at the beginning, don't worry, not every read can resonate with you. Hopefully next week's one will. Okay, thank you very much if you have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate that a lot, and I also appreciate it if you give my videos a thumbs up. I like to see those numbers go up on my analytics, because I'm a bit of a nerd. I like looking at the analytics. I love charts. As you probably know, because some of my community posts are just literally that. Just send you out some charts and say, well, look, these are the cards we had out this week. Okay. I do like a nice graph, and the more thumbs up you give me, the better my graph looks, basically. Also, thank you very much if you have commented on this video or any other videos. I also like seeing the comments because that makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside, because it means I've helped someone, hopefully. Hopefully it's a nice comment. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. Hope you all have a wonderful week and catch you all soon.